Hey folks, Mike Brunson here, Verge Wine Cellars. I brought you up to one of the favorite spots where we get some of our Syrah. It's a great spot at the top of Bradford Mountain here. We talk about Fringe Vineyards all the time here at Verge Wine Cellars, and I just wanted to point out, this is a Fringe Vineyard. This is where the whole concept came from. As you can see, the whole thing is pretty much surrounded by the wild. Madrone, Manzanita, Poison Oak, Bay, Oak, whole bunch of trees surrounding this spot here. This vineyard's about 11 years old now. As you can see, it's got some permanent cover crop, which is great. No herbicides used, farmed organically. All these things kind of contribute to what we call the wild stamp, and it's a flavor component that really is, you can only taste it if you taste wines from places like this. It has a very distinct mountain quality to it. But beyond that, it has life, it has character, it has something that separates it from the rest of the massive sea of wines out there. You know, the wild stamp is also created through handwork and through care. It's something that all small wineries have the opportunity to do. Of course, the big wineries, you sort of lose that because everything's done by machine and that sort of thing. But here at Verge Wine Cellars, we don't ever sacrifice the love that we give these wines. You can take a look behind me and see it's a pretty small vineyard, but it's also a very nice balanced vineyard. The permanent cover crop, there's a nice competition that goes on between the cover crop and the vines, and so we don't get big vigorous green vines, which actually can later on turn into green flavors in the wines, so we're happy about that. The other thing is that beneficial insects love permanent cover crop. They love a zero-till farming technique, and there's no tilling ever in this vineyard. It just won't happen, because we like to preserve soil structure, and we also really like to come out here and see everything from ladybugs to lacewings to praying mantis, all the stuff that takes a while to sort of establish a population, but once it's there, it really keeps things in check with some of the other pests that may or may not be out here. It's just fun to come out here and see good bugs. The other thing is clean water. Since we're up on a mountainside here, we have a responsibility to know that the water that runs off of this place is clean, and having a permanent cover crop is essentially a natural filtration system. So the water that runs off of this ranch is clean. It doesn't have any silt in it. It's all tied up in the soil, so it's not going to run off in these big storms that we get during the winter. So we're really proud. We're really proud about that. That's something that we really take a lot of pride in. So I'll step out of the way here, and you guys can take a look at Dry Creek Valley on Monday, the 12th of May. And as you can see, things are growing very well. No frost damage in this vineyard. The hillsides really help with that. There's a lot of wind flow through here. You guys might hear that in the background. But anyway, if you're interested in the wild stamp and what it tastes like, grab a bottle or two of Verge and taste and see if you guys can pin it down. And if you can, let me know. I'd love some descriptors. But enjoy your week. Take care.